The Myaamia project was an initiative that was born out of the need of the Myaamia tribe of Oklahoma to advance language and cultural education. And as a small tribe in northeast Oklahoma, we knew we just really didn't have the resources to be able to advance this effort. And so they turned to their friends at Myaamia University and said, would you help us in developing and doing the necessary background research and things like that relative to language and cultural revitalization. And so they came up with an agreement. I think it was during the summer of '99 they started working on an agreement, and then by 2001 Myaamia University agreed to support it for a period of 3 years, and then they would reassess it to see if they wanted to move on with it. And so I was asked to come over and be the director and see if I couldn't make something work out of it, and so that's kind of how it got started. Well, the Myaamia project transformed into the Myaamia Center in 2013. And I think it's fair to say that most all of us had no idea what this could grow into. And I think we're all very pleased, excited, surprised maybe to some degree that the Myaamia Center has emerged into what it's become today, both for the tribe and for the university. I don't think any of us could have known what the possibilities were. I think the important part of any revitalization effort is that in this particular case, the Myaamia community has to be engaged in revitalizing and working on the things that are important to them. I don't think that that can be directed externally. That has to be an internal force that's defined by internal need. Our relationship with Myaamia University has existed in such a way that the faculty and staff and students have created a space here on campus for Myaamia researchers in themselves, researchers and educators, to step into that space and begin to direct that effort. And what's really critical there is that we get to direct that effort. We have to be able to identify our own needs and be able to work on responding to those needs in a way that is communally and culturally appropriate for our people. And so that requires a little bit of a hands-off from any support entities that might be around that, to allow that group to do the important work that it does, including all the mistakes that we make, right? Because it's not a clean process. It's a whole lot of gray matter in there as well. And so I think that Myaamia University has been very respectful in allowing the center to pursue its own directives with the support of the tribe. And I think likewise, I think the tribe has been very respectful not to come in here and try to change Myaamia University per se, but to allow our presence over time to change the university. And I think that's a different sort of way of creating change.